Hello. Time for field day again. Oh, my camera. All right, y'all. Time to do field day 2014, my last and final field day. I actually did my hair this time, if you watched last year's video. Okay, so let's rock on, get to it. Okay, so this year, everybody's got a folder. We've got 5th grade is orange. We've got 4th grade is green, and so on. Inside each of your folders, I'm going to put these inside your teacher's mailbox. Inside each of your folders is going to be your schedule and your labels. So, I don't have your schedule done yet, the overall one, but I do have the beginning one. So, I'm going to start with this one. I know last year y'all had some trouble seeing this. So, I don't know if that's picking up or not, but it's going to look like that. It's going to have a list on it. It's going to have your teacher's name. It's going to have your schedule for the whole day. The other schedule, well, you can't see it very well, but it's going to be a printout of the whole day, all the teachers and where they're going to be, and then on the back side it'll be a different one for printout of the whole day for the other half. Let's see. So, going over the schedule, we've got it starts, school starts at 7:50. I need the homeroom moms to be in their rooms no later, if you can, by 7:30, because your kids are going to start arriving. And you want to be sure you get your sunscreen on them, get their hats on them, whatever they might be wearing. You want to get all that together on there. The first event starts at 8 o'clock. I know Miss Andrus a lot of times does announcements right about then, so I'm hoping we can get through the announcements real quick. First event start at 8 o'clock. A little bit different this year. I wanted to really try and get everybody done by 2 o'clock. So last year we started at 8:05. This year we're starting at 8 o'clock. Instead of being 15 minutes at each event and 2 teachers going to each event together, this year you're going to have 10 minutes at each event and you're going by yourself. So while all of 1st grade will be over near the obstacle and the spider wall and all that together, at the same time, only one class will be at each event for that 10 minutes. So it's going to move a little bit faster. It's going to be, I hope it goes a little bit smoother. It does allow us to get done by 2 o'clock. So I think there's a couple of classes that still do go till 2:10, but for the most part, everybody's going to be done at 2 o'clock. Let's see. So I want to go over the events, what I've got coming this year. So pretty much everything like last year. I've got the obstacle event or obstacle course where you run, you jump over the hay bales, you jog through the tires, jump over the hay bales, weave in and out the cones, and race back. Then next to that, we've got the water relay. The water relay, I'm not sure. I'm going to watch and see how cold it is that day. I think it's going to be burning up hot. So you'll either take the sponge, dip it in the water, put it over your head, going all the way back. You get all wet. Person in the back wrings it out, fills up the water jug. The first one to get to a certain level is the winner, the winning team. Next to that's a balloon toss. Everybody likes balloon toss. Spider walls coming back. It is not for a ribbon. The obstacle relay, the water relay, and the balloon toss are all for ribbons. The spider wall, you're just going to have 2 lines line up, and you're just going to have 2 people go up and come back down. Next to that, I have the basketball shootout, and the basketball shootout is just going to be a timed event for about 1 minute or 2 minutes. We'll gauge it when we get there. Each class may be a little bit different, but they're going to line up in their 2 lines, and we're going to say go, and each team, you're going to shoot a basket and then run to the back of the line. Shoot a basket, run to the back of the line. We're going to see who can make the most baskets in that allotted time at the 2 minutes. So there's no ribbons on that, no ribbon on the spider wall. You just go, you have fun. They're kind of just event time killers to help everybody move through so they know what they're doing. Squirt bottles, you have a partner. One partner's blindfolded, and they have the bottle in front of them and they're squirting it. The person behind them's hiding it and they're steering them through and watching everybody get wet. A whistle blows, you switch partners, you go again. Face painting, the Denton High cheerleaders are doing that, and they, same as always, you line up, you get your face painted. I'm going to have about 30 cheerleaders over there doing that, so they'll all get going and be good there. You got the 50-yard dash, which is all the boys go, and then they come back, and then all the girls go. 3-legged race, partner, you go down, and then you come back. Same thing as always. The relay race, Miss Williams and Miss Cooper will be running that. They already have their teams picked. They'll also do their own subs. So all the classes are over there at the same time. So they all get together and they'll pull their subs, and then the classes will race. If your class is not racing and you want to play on the playground right there during that time, you can do that. You can also, depending on how long it is until you race, you can try the fun zone. It's going to move pretty fast though, so you won't have a lot of time. Playground's perfect for that. Or take a water break while your class is over there going. At the end of each grade, not first grade and second grade, but third, fourth, and fifth, at the end of each of those grades, there's a championship race. So don't leave, because after you have the races, then you have to have the champion relay race. Let's see. Dunk tank, just like last year, you buy tickets ahead of time. Each throw, I'm not sure what they're selling them for. I believe it's going to be one throw or 2 throws for $1. Maximum is, I believe, $5 for 10 throws or something like that. I'm not sure what Debbie Johnson's going to be doing what they've decided on that. But anyway, you can buy throws all the way up until pretty much field day. They'll actually, we don't really advertise it, but you can buy more throws there while you're at the dunk tank, because sometimes people don't realize they should have bought one. While you're at the dunk tank, very important, you should get your class all lined up, go inside of the cafeteria, go into the freezer, get your bag of popsicles. It'll be clearly labeled with your class on there with a few extra for some of the parents. You'll go in there, get your popsicles. While they're doing the dunk tank, they should be eating their popsicles. So you're outside, you're getting sticky and stuff, and it goes a lot smoother right there. The other events you have tug of war. First grade does single elimination pool. We don't like them to be over there that long. Second, third, fourth, fifth, they do double elimination pool. So there's a winner's bracket and a loser's bracket. I don't believe the losers can make it back to the winner's slot, but I can't remember how that works exactly. The Stuco from Ryan High that's doing my tug of war, they've done it for several years now. They do a great job. Just remember, they have the ultimate say in that. Please don't argue with them. If you have questions, I'll be on the golf cart all around, and I usually try and make it there for each class that pulls. I try to get over there a little bit back and forth on the tug of war. Again, we have the ribbons, I forgot what they're called, the rosettes. We have the rosettes for the winning teacher of each one. So let's see, that covers all the events that we have. When you're at the event and the kids are the ones that are for ribbons, you're going to have the labels again, just like last year. Remember, each label has on there what the event is, and you have a clipboard. You're going to want to bring a clipboard for home. So you'll put these on there. When you go to the water relay, you'll have 2 teams, and it tells you on here very clearly that you have 2 teams for the water relay. Whatever team wins, then you write the person's name on the label. When you go back to the classroom, you'll peel the label off. You'll put it on the back of the ribbon. You'll have a bag with all your ribbons in it in your teacher's mailbox on Thursday. Crystal Happel will put it in there. Then you'll have a baggie. So when you go to do your labels, you'll pull out, when you're in the classroom, you'll pull out your baggie and it'll say water relay. You take your labels that say water relay. It's already got the kid's name on it because you wrote it on there after they were doing the event. And so you'll take your labels, stick them on the ribbon, and present them however you want. Make a big deal out of it in the classroom. You know, you can keep it real simple. You can give them to your teacher to give out on Monday, but the kids love their ribbons, love to get it. The water relay, let's see, the obstacle, the water relay, the balloon toss all have ribbons. The 50-yard dash, the 3-legged race has ribbons. And I think that's everything. 50-yard dash, the relay race. Yeah, I think I said that. So anyway, all those events have the ribbons. So that pretty much covers your schedule as far as what the events are. In the middle of the day, we'll have lunch. It is a little bit different for each class. So on your individual sheet, it's going to have, on this one, it's going to list your lunch and what time it is. For the most part, kindergarten through second grade, it's 10:50 to 11:20. And the older grades, I believe, are 11:40 to 12:10, something like that. Some people have a short lunch. Some people have a little bit longer lunch. You want to really look at what you've got going on so that you know when your lunch is. I made notes on there that you can use the playground, you can use the fun zone. If your group has a long stay, like sometimes the relay race takes a little bit longer. Each group as a whole, each class, does do the dunk tank together. But if your class does not do the dunk tank, you can go play in the fun zone while you're waiting on your class to get up there. But you only have 10 minutes, so don't be late. When it's your class's time to be at the dunk tank, be sure you have your class at the dunk tank. Kindergarten, one other thing that you are going to have new this year, you're going to have something called the shuttle relay in lieu of the big relay where they run around the track. The shuttle relay is something a whole lot smaller. Miss Williams came up with it, and it's going to be really, really cute for you guys. When the ribbons come out, kindergarten, you do not get anything but one blue ribbon. We don't do actual ribbon events with first, second, third place for y'all. It's just fun for y'all to be there, have a good time. So you don't have to worry about all the labels and stuff like that that the first through fifth grade do have to worry about. So just remember, kindergarten, you're just getting one blue ribbon at the end of the day. Let's see. by now your email should have gone out to your homeroom moms, to the homeroom moms, reminding you guys that what field day is, that it's coming up, and that we need to get everything going for that. A paper should have gone home asking for parent volunteers. Also, it should have reminded you that the students are getting sack lunches, and we do have volunteer lunches available. They're $6 from New York Sub this year, something kind of new. If you'd like to take a part of that. I believe the flyer already went home for those. Sack lunches, remember there's no lunches in the cafeteria. Kids do have to have a sack lunch for that day. Tug of war, let's see. Making sure I got everything. There's a volunteer booth there. It has all of your snacks and things like that in it. Has all your snacks. They are free. There's water jugs. There's all kinds of stuff. Different things that are going on there. It's all free. The student volunteers can have it. The parent volunteers can have it. Whatever they would like. It's all good. Did the labels. Bring a clipboard from home. We've already done the baggies of ribbons, the relay race, the dunk tank. In the fun zone, which is what you can go to if you're not doing a ribboned event, if you're not doing event times. In the fun zone, there's inflatables, there's a car wash. The car wash is like a little inflatable you run under and it gets you wet. We don't like for the kids to stand under it. We like for them to go through it, keep a continual motion going through. At the end of the day, at about 1:30 to 2 o'clock, the fire department will arrive, and they do start hosing everybody down. They don't even really show us their truck anymore. They just break out the water hose because that's what the kids want, and they spray them down. In the event that they have a fire, they won't be able to come to the fire department hose down. But we do recommend that you bring a towel for the kids to dry off on, and we also recommend that kindergartners bring a change of clothes because it is very, very cold, and they get cold while they're sitting there. So anyway, I think that is about everything. My kids are all standing over me because they all need my attention. Fire department. Oh, if you see an event, if you're at an event and it's nobody is on it and you haven't done it yet, you're more than welcome to double check with the students that are there monitoring that event. Double check with them. If nobody's due at it anytime soon, or you don't see another class coming over to it that's due next, you can absolutely jump on that event. Go ahead and do it. Some of people on your schedule for the day, I made notes because sometimes there's a couple of classes if you can squeeze that in earlier, you want to, because otherwise you're done kind of late. But at 2 o'clock, as soon as that fire department leaves, we start tearing down stuff. The relay race actually starts getting torn down about 1:30. I think they're done. And so we start tearing that down pretty quick. So a couple things. Send those notes home. Make sure they remember to bring sunscreen, wear their class t-shirt, bring a hat if they want, tug-of-war gloves if they're going to be doing tug-of-war. Remember, kindergarten does not do tug-of-war. Everybody else does. Bring your cameras, take lots of photos. When your kids get to 5th grade and you do the big 5th grade celebration at the end, you'll want to have photos to share with everyone for that. Clipboard, I think I said that already. Ask your teacher there. If you forget your clipboard, ask to borrow one of theirs because I'm sure they have it. Fun zone, fire department, 2 o'clock. Bring a sack lunch because we don't have lunches there. And 7:30, be in your room. First event's at 8 o'clock. Please, please, please try and be out there by 8 o'clock to get out there. So anyway, we do still have special areas that day. We don't do anything real big on that. Special areas are on the stage. And I think that is about it. This is my last field day. So Tammy Wagner and Kathy Earhart are going to be taking it over. So you'll see them around with me, trying to help them out a little bit. I've had a fun 6 years doing field day, and I'm excited to be moving on. I'll be teaching high school math out at Geyer. So anyway, take care, and I hope you guys have a great day and enjoy Field Day 2014.